Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one.
As creative as they come. Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Grizzlies making their last shot. McDaniels, that falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Edwards against Bane. Pass to Brooks. Back to Bane. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. Good D by Gobert. And we're about a minute into the first.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Here's Morant. Adams with the ball. Defended by Gobert. 3 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Now here's Russell. Outside McDaniels. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Bane. Now here's Jackson. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson for 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Morant. Shoots from 14. Count it. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. B.A., they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Towns against Bane. Outside for Morant. Brooks with it. Back to Morant. On the wing, Bane. There's the 3. Another shot. And it's laid in by Adams.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
Right side, Russell. Pass to Towns. From downtown. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks outside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. On the break. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Morant against Gobert. Now here's Brooks. The D's right on him. Bain, the pass to Jackson. From behind the arc. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Right side, Russell. Pass to Towns. He nails it, and we're tied.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Moran against Russell. Here's Moran. And here's Adams. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. Tie game in Minnesota. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in it to 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards can't hit. And here are the Grizzlies, a unique talent. Ja Moran has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Russell against Moran. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Pass to Towns. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Moran against Russell. Pass to Towns. Outside Russell. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Gobert is doubled. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading. Bain with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Jackson outside. Pass to Adams. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Adams has got 8 points.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Outside Edwards. Towns with the ball. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2 for Memphis. They've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Payne. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. 1:46 left to play in the half. Shot clock at 6. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
In transition. Here's Brooks. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Russell against Morant. Here's Towns. Shot to end the cold streak. The shot misses. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Here's Morant. And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. McDaniels against Adams. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Gobert. And it's Bane with the rebound.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Jaren Jackson, I think about his mobility on the defensive end. He can dart out to the perimeter shooters and recover to the paint better than most guys his size.
Now here's Edwards. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's foul number 2 for him. And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Edwards. They trail by 11.
Memphis foul. Jaren Jackson Jr. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 11 seconds left in the second. Outside Bane, out left to the wing. Brooks from outside. That misses. Would have counted had it
Grizzlies 22. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Torian Prince. And it's Anderson in at the 4. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Here's Prince. The steal.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Offensive rebound. Tillman on the wing. Jones. Second chance shot. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Steps back. Pass to Anderson. Here's Prince. Kicks it out to Anderson. The three is up. It's rebounded by Memphis. On the wing, Conchar. To the inside. Stripped it away. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Noel. And another shot. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. On the attack, Green misses from short range. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. And it's McLaughlin missing. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's a great pass. Danny Green showing us he can do more than D it up and 3 it up.
And Green comes to help. Here's Prince. Green covering. Here's McLaughlin. On target from range. McLaughlin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Here's Aldama. Shoots over Anderson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
The 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
So much of Anderson's future value is tied to the improvement he makes with the 3-point shot.
Pass to Jones. Over to the left wing. Here's Aldama. Inside. Stolen. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Left side Anderson. Here's Noel. The shot won't fall.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Aldama. Outside Jones. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Prince. Green covering. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Doing a great job of making himself big in the paint. Taurean Prince makes a tough shot over the contested hand.
Pass to Green. A minute 6 left in the third. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Free throw good. Green.
And though he's a physical, tough-minded individual, Danny Green's averaged less than 1 free throw attempt per game over his career. That's surprising.
For Minnesota, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Reed sets a screen. It's stolen. Green with the ball. Prince is there. He gets it in there. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
A tremendous catch-and-shoot player. Green showing he can create space off the dribble as well.
Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. 4 on the clock. Goes up at the strike. Conchar pulls it in. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Anderson. And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. Jones against Russell. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Jones from outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Grizzlies shooting the rock at 58%. On the court for the Grizzlies. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Moran against Russell. Blocked again!
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Edwards with it, guarded by Moran. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Now here's Brooks. Back to Jackson. Outside for Moran. 5 on the clock. From the wing, Jackson can't get it to go.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Moran against Russell. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Gobert inside. Adams is there. Russell from outside. They get it again. Gobert gets the bucket.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Bain, the pass to Moran. And then Moran with the jam.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Edwards. Oh, Adams with the block.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Russell, the pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. Outside for Russell. Fires for 3.
I mean, as a defender, Jaren Jackson, he has it all. Quick to the ball, provides great rim protection, and he never gives up on plays.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Moran, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Adams. Back to Moran. Adams with the ball. Outside for Moran. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
And here's Russell. To the left wing. Towns for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Jackson outside. Puts up a 3. And they recover it. Outside Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Russell to pass to McDaniels. Launches a three. Oh, got a piece of it. To the middle. Towns finds Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Now here's Morant. Back to Brooks. Jackson outside. 4 on the clock. Adams, the pass to Bane. Three-pointer, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
To the left side wing. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Russell against Morant. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it.
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point. Russell with a wide-open look. Trains it from beyond the arc. Russell's got his team on the board to start the game for Minnesota. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. And you could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Now, here is Russell. To the right side. McDaniels kicks to Towns. Out to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Leonard inside. Working on McDaniels. From deep, George. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Towns against Morris. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Left side, Towns. No good with the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there's the pass to Jackson. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Leonard from the arc. The shot, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morris outside. Outside for Jackson. Passes it to George. Shot from 12. Minnesota with the rebound. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Towns down low. Defended by George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
So he gets them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Jackson kicks to Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
It's a clever play by Reggie Jackson, just knowing when to maneuver himself into the D and draw the foul.
Jackson hits both of them.
In the 2021 playoffs, you remember Reggie Jackson came up huge for the Clippers, averaging almost 18 points a game before they finally lost to the Suns in the Western Conference Final.
Gobert trying to get open, and the rejection by Leonard.
That's why they call him the clock. Kawhi getting in there with those massive mitts.
Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Well, for Jackson, he earned himself a new contract, Brent, and starting point guard duties because of that playoff.
With both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George missing most of the 21-22 season, Reggie Jackson took the Clippers to the 8th seed in the West, carried a lot of the scoring load consistently for the Clippers, and he led the team in both points and assists.
Now here's Jackson. George passes to Morris. Back to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's George on the wing. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Outside, Towns. Rebound by the Clippers. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson kicks to Leonard. He's off on that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Russell. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting from just about anywhere.
Outside Jackson. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels defending. Nobody near George. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Edwards passes to McDaniels. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Jackson kicks to George. Back to Jackson. That will count. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 2. And the... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Toast tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Jackson dishes to Morris. Back to Jackson. Edwards against George. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Also inside, Jackson on him. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside for Jackson. Leonard against Russell. Outside, George. Morris outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Timberwolves shooting for the game at 42%. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Outside, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Outside Leonard. Outside for George. Pass to Zubac. Jackson has the open look. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. He takes it in, and the dunk by Towns.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
Out to Morris. And George, here we go. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And the second free throw, good. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Russell against Jackson. Morris outside. Outside, George. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Russell kicks to Gobert. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's George. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The pass to Russell. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson drives in. Inside. Out to Morris. Dishes it to George. For 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 4. Edwards passes to Gobert. Outside, Towns. He feeds it to McDaniels. And here's Edwards from the arc. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Clippers trail by 4. And here is Morris. No points in the game yet for him. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Outside for George. George missing again.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside Jackson. Can they get it?
Russell affected that shot. He used his length.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
The Clippers, 14.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Reed. Kyle Anderson is out there with Prince, and it's Noel in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Prince in the corner. Anderson wide open, buries the long-range jumper. Anderson's got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
Anderson that time shooting without any hesitation, slow-mo, getting one off.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the Clippers have possession.
Make some noise.
Now Wall.
Make some noise for the first.
Covington dishes to Batum.
Batum just brings a lot of experience and helps this team remain confident that he's going to make the right play and make the subtle contributions to put you in a place to win.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. Passes it to Reed. The kick out to Anderson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Clippers trail by 8. Outside, Wall. Pass to Man. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Noel. Covered by Wall. Anderson passes to Reed. The kick out to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Reed. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on John Wall.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He's perfect from the line this time. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And the pass to Kennard. Covington in the corner. Back to Kennard. 6 to shoot. And Wall kicks to Covington. Shot from free throw range. That one wide left. Timberwolves leading by 10. Anderson outside. Back to Reed. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's McLaughlin. Covered by Wall. The kick out to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Anderson's got 5 now.
capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Covington finds Kennard. Back to Covington. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's McLaughlin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good. That one on target from Noel.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Batum, good.
Batum knowing how to get to the rack.
Timberwolves leading by 13.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Just 3 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Reeves got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Kennard up top. Covington kicks to Kennard. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Noel passes to McLaughlin. The dish to Prince. Passes to McLaughlin. The tray. That one doesn't go. Clippers trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wall. He dishes it to Batum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
So crafty on the drive. When Wall is in attack mode, he really puts a ton of pressure on the D.
The Clippers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Good on both. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Anderson with the ball. He's got 5. Prince outside. 23 seconds left in the third. To the wing on the left. Lets it go from deep. McLaughlin, no good. Now here's Wall. Not a lot of room. Misses from close range.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13 points up at the end of the period. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Leonard kicks to George. Clock at 4. Over Edwards. The shot by George, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Towns finds McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. George dishes to Jackson. Outside Leonard. Morris outside. Leonard the pass to Morris. And here's George for three. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Morris kicks to George. That doesn't go either for George. Minnesota leading by 15. Now here's McDaniel. Edwards inside, defended by George. McDaniels passes to Russell. Got it. Good job in the low post. 9 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Morris kicks to Zubats. Edwards inside. Leonard's there. Towns dishes to McDaniels. It's Russell with the drive. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills the three-pointer. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Towns kicks to Edwards. From outside the arc. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Gobert.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Russell passes to Towns. Out to Russell. There's the three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels defending. And stolen by Russell. And here is McDaniels. Outside Russell. 17 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. McDaniels dishes to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard with the steal. George looking around. A three-pointer off the mark. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. It was all right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. Here's Morant after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Outside Bain. Brooks left side. 5 to shoot. Morant with it. Jackson in his pocket. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Zubats with the steal. George against Bain. Pass to Leonard. The kick out to Morris. Here's the three. Adams grabs the miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Oh, George with a steal. Here's the break. Leonard finds Jackson, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Just good awareness from Leonard there, feeding a wide-open guy instead of forcing his own shot. And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3.
Oh, my gracious.
Just incredible.
That is a monster finish. And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Morris down low. Jackson on him. Oh, and Jackson with the block. To the paint. It's stolen by Leonard. George against Bain. Morris outside. Leonard for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Bain, the pass to Adams. Jackson outside. With the drive. And the dunk by Jackson.
There are not many players of his size that can go off the bounce and throw it down like Jaren Jackson Jr.
Jackson, the pass to George. Pass to Zubats. Morris outside. Now Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Bain, the pass to Jackson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Morris.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career. When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Good on the bucket.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect the outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Brooks against Leonard. Brooks finds Bane. With the crossover. And too long on the shot. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. 1:36 left in the opening quarter. Jackson can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Brooks outside. Jackson outside. Three-pointer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jackson outside. Adams against Leonard. George passes to Leonard. Back to George. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Jackson.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Down low, Morant. And a nice finish on the layup. Morant's got his second basket.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Jackson, pass to George. Leonard for 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's Memphis the other way. Outside Bane. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Morris. The Clippers trail. Leonard on the take. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Out to the wing. Morant, the pass to Bane. Jackson outside to the paint. Here's Adams. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Bane's gone 1 for 2 from deep. Jackson, the pass to George. Zubac with a screen on Bane. To the right side. Pass to Leonard. George, right side. Morris on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Brooks outside. Morant against Jackson. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Clippers. 6-point game. Pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got 7 points.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Leonard passes to George. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Jackson against Morant. Jackson left side. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Leonard passes to Jackson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 3 from Bain. And the three-pointer goes. And it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. The Clippers shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Wall against Morant. Wall, the pass to Batum. To end the run. Pass to Kennard. Here's Mann. To the inside. And stolen by Morant. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points. Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Batum, pass to Kennard. Goes back up. Puts the move on. The kick out to Wall. Pass to Covington. Stolen by Jackson. On the break. From deep, Bain. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Wall, the pass to Covington. Back to Wall. Pass to Batum. Just 4 to shoot. Man, misses. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the team, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Ball for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And it's Brooks missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Batum to stop the drought. And they get it back. Back to Wall. Batum with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Brooks against Kennard. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. From the high post. That one is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Man misses. And here's Memphis. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Brooks from outside. On the wing, Brooks. Tries again. They get the rebound. On the wing, Brooks. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Brooks has got himself on the board with a 3 there. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Xavier Tillman. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Green, and it's Aldama in at the powered forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Outside Jones. Pass to Aldama. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's off on the first.
At the line for Memphis.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The Clippers really having a tough go here.
That's a quick first step. Wall has never been easy to defend on the drive.
The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
And so Wall nails them both. Well, you talk about Wall's speed, Richard. There aren't too many players quicker to start the break than him.
He loves to get out and run. If Wall has a chance to push it and catch the D off balance, he'll do it. Just the kind of mindset you want at the point.
Clock at 6. Pass to Tillman. Basket's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now Batum.
A 3-and-D wing. Covington's skill set is perfect for how players and teams play the game today.
That one misses. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kennard. Paul George, he's checked in for Mann. And it's Jackson in for Wall. The Grizzlies' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Conchar. George defending. Back to Conchar. Pass to Green. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubats. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Tillman. He's guarded by Zubats. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Here's Conchar. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. Conchar's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's George. Here's Covington. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Aldama. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here is Green. Pass to Tillman. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Jackson, the pass to George. To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
Memphis ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Jones up top. Defended by Jackson. Here's Conchar. Over to the wing. Great D that time from Zubats. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this. Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Outside Green. Here's Tillman. Outside Jones. Here's Aldama. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Leonard. Aldama grabs a board. Memphis has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Green. Back to Conchar. Here's Aldama. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 4th foul of the contest. 1:05 left in the 3rd. That free throw no good. No good on the 2nd free throw. Los Angeles shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. George outside. Pass to Zubac. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. And stolen by Leonard. There's Jackson with the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Aldama. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Conchar. Launches it. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the 2nd chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Zubac.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Outside Jones. Pass to Aldama. It's good if it goes. And so it's Memphis up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Ivica Zubac out there with Robert Covington. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Brooks finds Morant. Goes up on the wing. 2nd shot opportunity. Jackson for 3. That shot off the mark. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Leonard passes to Zubac. 2 points. That one goes.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Well, Memphis shooting a solid 47%. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Outside Bain. From outside the arc. And George with some nice D. Leonard outside. From outside, off the mark.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Deflects the pass. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Jackson. Tries again. He's got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard for 3. Connects from downtown.
In general, that's an important shot for Kawhi. When the threes are dropping, it rounds out his entire game.
Morant with it. Guarded now by George. The 3 from Bain. Rebound by the Clippers. Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Oh, stolen by Morant. Jackson outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Morant against Jackson. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's George. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Grizzlies? And the Clippers have possession. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Down low. Oh, deflected. Pass to Bain. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now Leonard. Clock at 6. George passes to Leonard. This one for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant. There's the triple. Outside Bain. To the paint. Jackson, the pass to Bain. Back to Jackson. Fires from deep. Bain, no good. The Clippers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Jaren Jackson.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Here's Leonard. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Outside Morant. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A.
These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Now here's Towns. The rebound by Steven Adams. Morant outside. At the elbow, Adams. That shot missing. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Outside, Russell. High post, Gobert. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact. Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Towns, following the basket by John Morant. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Payne for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet. And that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Now Jackson. After the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns.
Quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Russell passes to Towns. Hands it from downtown.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Brooks. Back to Morant. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Out to Russell. Fires for three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Morant against Russell. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Edwards finds Russell. And here is McDaniel. Back to Russell. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Now, here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Morant with a wide-open look. No good on the three.
hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Russell kicks to McDaniels. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Dishes it to McDaniels. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morant kicks to Bain. Out to Brooks. With the drive. Shot clock at 6. Morant dishes to Brooks. Jackson from long range. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Now here's Morant for 3. Doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Russell passes to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Second chance shot. Adams, some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Minnesota on top, leading by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Brooks kicks to Bain. No good on the triple. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. McDaniels finds Gobert. Shoots over Adams. And again, it's Minnesota.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Bain passes to Adams. That shot off. And Minnesota will come the other way. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Bain looking around, and it's Brooks in the corner. Memphis needs to get off a shot here, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Minnesota leading by 7. And here's Russell. The kick out to Towns. Back to Russell. Edwards inside. Guarded by Bain. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Morant against Russell. Brooks dishes to Adams. On the wing, Jackson. Out to Brooks. Lots of room. And again, Memphis no good for Minnesota. They've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Edwards passes to Russell. Right side, Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. The Grizzlies trail by 7. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
It's not just the three-point shooting. It's the range three-point shooting. Towns will fire from anywhere.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. To stop the drought, Adams' shot is good.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Outside Edwards. Out to Russell. Launches a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, it's stolen by Edwards. Towns down low. Jackson on him. And Adams sends it back.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
Jackson finds Bain. Back to Jackson. Bain with it. Kick out to Adams. Brooks outside. 5 on the clock. Driving inside. Here's Bain. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Bain's got his first basket.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man. Getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
And finished off by Gobert.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Morant kicks to Bain. Hits it from three-point range. Bain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Towns wide open. Takes the 3. They get it again. Here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. Fires from deep. And the 3 ball is good. Towns has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Timberwolves.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Thank you, David. And we'll be...
22.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Tyus Jones, and it's Green in at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's McLaughlin. Prince outside. Anderson with the ball. Jones covering. The kick out to Anderson. No good from outside. The Grizzlies shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. On the wing, Green. Pass to Aldama. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Here's Anderson. Now the pass to McLaughlin. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Aldama. 90 seconds now into the second half. Jones finds Green. And another turnover here by Memphis. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Noel. Over to the left wing. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McLaughlin's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Conchar. They kick it out to Green from downtown. Knocks down the 3-ball. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Danny Green, absolutely fearless. You can make a 3, I can do the same.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Prince. Shoots the 3. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Conchar. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Aldama. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's an explosive move to the rim right there. Teammates are just loving that one.
They sure are, GA. He was soaring through the air. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. The pass to Noel. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Aldama passes to Conchar. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:31 left to play in the third. Green left side. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, this is the go-to shot for Danny Green. So good in his pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot.
Here's McLaughlin. Left side Anderson. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outside Green. He dishes it to Jones. Out to the right wing. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Tillman. Just 4 to shoot. It doesn't go for him. And Minnesota now the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Anderson finds Reed. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pass to Jones. Here's Tillman. Here's Conchar. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Tillman.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
It's Prince on the wing. McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves lead by 5.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the Timberwolves with possession here, leading by 5. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Morant looking around. And stolen by Russell. He kicks to Gobert. Morant against Russell. Towns down low. Edwards inside. Guarded by Bain. Towns. Second shot opportunity. Gobert in the corner. It's stolen by Adams. Outside Jackson. Down low. And Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Here's the dish to Edwards. Back to Russell. Edwards against Bain. Edwards can't hit. Grizzlies shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. It's stolen by Gobert. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Back to Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Back to Towns. And Adams sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert finds Towns. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Jackson against Edwards. Morant drives in. Brooks outside. Jackson passes to Bain. Kick out to Adams. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota leading by 5. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Morant outside. Into the lane. And the shot goes in.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Russell dishes to Edwards. And it's Towns penetrating. Morant with the steal. A crossover and finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
McDaniels kicks to Russell. Out to Edwards. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Brooks with no one around. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Edwards. And Adams sends it back. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Russell passes to Towns. Out to Russell. Back to Towns. The 3. Buries it from outside.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Morant reaches to Jackson. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Edwards inside. Guarded by Bain.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Jackson a screen on Russell. Morant passes to Jackson. It's stolen by Adams to the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Towns. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
At the stripe, Jackson more than capable. But can he do it when it matters most? If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is accustomed to having the basketball in his hand, but this is where it really matters. Can you make free throws under duress of game pressure?
And finished off by Morant.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one.
Nobody's smiling in the...
Maybe influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Towns passes to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
It's George on the wing. Going inside, and George with the jam.
And George is so smart, so crafty on the dribble. He's just got an excellent way of controlling the ball and his body as he's dribbling.
The kick out to Edwards. Off the mark there with a 3. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Russell, the pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism there, getting off the floor to throw it down.
Morris finds Jackson. Now Leonard. The shot off that time. McDaniels with some nice D. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. Counted from distance. Towns has got 8.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Pass to Zubats. For 3, George. No good there. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Right wing to the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
George finds Morris. Back to George. Jackson on the wing. Kicks it to George. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Morris for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Jackson, the pass to Leonard.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Towns for 3. They get it back. Pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. Over Morris. Towns can't get it to go. The Clippers trail. George finds Morris. Back to George. Now Now here's Zubats. Good D by Gobert.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Back to Jackson. Morris outside. Pass to George. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-4 run. McDaniels passes to Russell. Gobert with it. Here's Towns. The three ball. Again, the miss by Towns. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns from Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. And the 3 off target. Jackson outside. Here's George. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
It's Edwards with a drive. And Gobert with the stuff.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. George against Edwards. George passes to Zubats. Leonard for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. 10 points for him. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Clock at 2. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Up top, Jackson, guarded by Russell. Morris passes to Jackson. Picked his pocket. Here's McDaniels. That shot's good. Russell making the play. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
George passes to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Outside Russell. Out to the right wing. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
BA, I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
Leonard finds George. And here's Zubats. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up. The free throw drops from Zubats. Good on both. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Russell. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. Morris with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Now Leonard. Back to Morris. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
To the wing, right side. Towns passes to Russell. Gobert with it. He's guarded by Zubats. Clock at 6. Pass to Russell. Back to Daniels. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The Clippers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Now here's George. Fires the 3. Towns with a rebound. There's 31 seconds left in the second period. And it's McDaniels off the drive.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Morris. Pass to Zubats. That shot off. Good D by Gobert. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 5. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Nicholas Batum out there with Robert Covington. Then there's John Wall, then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Kennard in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State, Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time. It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Kennard with it. Prince is there. Batum. Pass to Kennard. Back to Batum. And we're going to have a jump ball.
No ball. That's a jump ball.
Here's Noel, defended by Kennard. Pass to McLaughlin. On the wing, Noel, defended by Kennard. Here's Reed. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead. And for Mann, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
And B.A., I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Back to Mann. The crossover into the lane. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting has been great this game, 58%. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to McLaughlin. Prince down low, defended by Kennard. McLaughlin off target with the 3. Well, Los Angeles shooting 35% so far in this one. Batum pass to Wall, and it's in there.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds a great feel for the game.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Prince can't hit.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Mann. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Prince. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Wall, the pass to Covington. Back to Wall. Takes the 3. And it's Noel with a rebound.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Prince. Batum with the defensive effort. The Clippers trail. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Oh, Covington really is fantastic at getting his arms high in the air when he's attempting a shot inside. Really gives the defense no chance to catch up to it or get to it.
Anderson with it. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Reed. Batum pulls it in. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. On the wing man. Kennard outside. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Timeout called the Timberwolves.
Thank you, Clippers. Let's make some noise.
That free throw misses. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Batum. Morris comes in for Covington. Paul George, he's checked in for Mann. And it's Jackson in for Wall. And he nails the third. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Edwards against George. Tries to snap the cold streak. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Morris passes to Kennard. This for the tie! And the Clippers miss again. The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Here's George. The shot comes out. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up by 5. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Minnesota. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Leonard passes to Morris. 5 on the clock. For 3, George. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Morris outside. Cuts off the pass. Fast break, Minnesota. Jackson against Edwards. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Clock at 4. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He's not happy with the flow and the tempo. They've been vulnerable along the perimeter. He feels they've done a good job preventing points in the paint, but that's just not enough at this stage of the game.
Allie, thank you. Leonard against McDaniels. Leonard passes to George. Kicks it out to Jackson. Offline with a 3. Minnesota in the lead. And Edwards, here we go. He's off on the layup. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. There's Jackson with the 3. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Jackson against Russell. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Morris outside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Back to Daniels. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Morris. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Good on the second one. Edwards with it. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Towns down low. He's working on Morris. Gobert passes to Edwards. Towns on a screen. Just 5 to shoot. McDaniels from long range. They grab their own miss. To the inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
It's George on the wing. From deep. Knocks down the long J.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Leonard for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Timberwolves.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here's Russell. And that one drops for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Outside Edwards. Lets the three fly. No good. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. taking his time here. Pass to Zubats. Adams gets a hand on it.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
And the basket by Jackson. And in the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is a reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning a championship.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Leonard down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You can't forget to box out Kawhi. He is very aggressive at putting shots back.
Morant passes to Adams. Off with the layup. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Makes it off the glass.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Morant outside. Knocked loose. Brooks outside. Out to Morant. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Clippers moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. No good from Zubats.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Morant against Wall. Outside Leonard. Here's Wall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Jackson. Outside, Bain. Pass to Morant. Inside. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Wall dishes to Morris. Outside, George. Jacks up a 3. And no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Left side, Bain. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Zubats. George against Jackson. Back to George. Outside Leonard. Wants to get it to Zubats. And does. And it's Leonard missing. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Jackson passes to Adams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Morant. Brooks kicks to Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 1. Wall passes to Leonard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Leonard's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Wall passes to George. And George with the stuff.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Morant kicks to Adams. Out to Morant. Brooks outside. And another miss by Memphis. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Los Angeles on top, up by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Zubac, and the layup's good off the glass.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Back to Bain. Over George. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Stolen by Zubac. Wall against Morant. Now here's Wall. He's covered closely. There's the pass to Morris. And George kicks to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And it's Memphis on the break. Stolen by George. Leonard against Morant. Leonard the pass to George. Grizzlies with the rebound. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Memphis trailing here. Morant outside. On the wing, Bain. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Jackson dishes to Brooks. No good there. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. A 3 from Leonard, and he's good on the 3-ball. Leonard's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
Dating all the way back to college, this is one of Kawhi's pet moves, the Sutton pull-up jumper.
Morant kicks to Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. George, no good.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
High post, Zubac. And here's Leonard from 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here's Wall, and good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. Wall's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Bain passes to Morant. To end the cold streak, and the rejection by Zubac. Moran finds Brooks. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by George. Clippers leading by 6. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. On the wing, Morris. Lets it go with a three. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. The Grizzlies trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bain with it. He's picked up by Wall. Pulls it up. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Bain. Morant's got 6.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Wall dishes to Morris. Outside Leonard. To the left wing. From deep, George. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bain passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Passes to Morris. Wants to get it to Zubats. And does. The three from George. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Green, and it's Tillman in at the 5. Home in the paint.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Tillman. Memphis moving it around to the inside. 5 to shoot. Aldama. Batum grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 4. Mann passes to Kennard. Here's Mann, guarded by Green. Pass to Kennard. Back to Covington. Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Aldama passes to Jones. They kick it out to Green. The pass to Aldama. Shoots over Covington. And another miss by Memphis.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Shot's good by Kennard. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Clippers leading by 3. Jackson down low, working on Jones. The offensive rebound. Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gonchar, the pass to Tillman. Passes it to Aldama. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And And the dunk by Covington.
And the handles Covington has are impressive, slicing and dicing through the defense with ease. And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Jones against Jackson. Jones, the pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Jackson. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead. Jones, the pass to Concho. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the middle. Aldama can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 7. On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Covington. Jackson passes to Batum. It's good.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Outside, Jones. And that one is good. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Jackson passes to Mann. And here's Batum. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Mann. A second chance effort. Covington in the corner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Down low. Here's Concho. And with the rebound. And here's Jackson. There's the feed to Covington. And a missed layup. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Clippers ahead, up 7. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And the Clippers call time here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Dishes it to Jackson. To the paint. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from Morant.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Outside, George. Feeds to Morris. Stolen by Jackson.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
Morant kicks to Bain. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. A nice shot by George.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Payne against George. Here's Morant. He feeds it to Jackson. It's tipped to the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Payne with it. Guarded now by Morris. From deep, Brooks. That shot, no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jackson passes to Payne. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Adams finds Payne. Adams sets the pick for Payne. And another miss by Memphis. Los Angeles leading by 9. Leonard on the wing. Guarded by Payne. George passes to Wall. Stolen by Jackson. Leonard with the steal. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
On any given night, Kawhi can just take control of the offense and at least score from all 3 levels.
And Memphis turns it over again.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Wall up top, guarded by Morant, and Wall kicks to Leonard. The kick out to Wall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An offensive juggernaut and aggressive defender. Kawhi is just a total package, in my opinion. Brings a winning mindset as well.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Inside, here's Morris. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Outside, Wall. On the wing, Morris. Back to Wall. Morant with the steal. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. And he goes in for the dunk.
I like Dillon's awareness and transition. He just understands where to go and what to do.
Wall against Morant. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Clippers. Shot from 16. Wall, no luck. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.